Bueller, Bueller, Bueller,
That's the end of it.
Bueller.
There's Quantum.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hi,
Hey,
Quantum, I guess.
That's Quantum. Hello, Levi.
But
What?
look, I mean, I went
You
through
guys doing
everything I
okay?
could.
Yeah, good. How are
Who's
you?
this? Is that Sabella?
Yes. Hi,
Hey,
Sam.
Sabella, you sound drunk.
I am a little. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
So, Sam, what do you think about masks? Are you for or against the idea of wearing masks?
So I was having like lunch and checked out your little hang, and then I was like, hey, I gotta check it out, and then I hurried back here. What do I think about mask?
Yeah, wearing
Yeah,
masks.
sure. You gotta, if you are courteous enough, then you should wear that for yourself and for others.
If you're a what?
If you are courteous, if you care for
Courteous.
others enough, yeah. If
Right.
you
When
care for
somebody
others, you should
Courteous.
mocking you,
Courteous,
you would
Bruce.
think you're faking it.
courteous.
Courteous.
Yes,
You say courteous, and I speak courteous.
Because I saw Trump got the coronavirus. I didn't know what you thought about that deal or how they're seeing that.
Oh, you think that he got one for real?
What's that?
You think that he got it for real, or do you think it's a political move?
What would they? How would they use that as a political favor for themselves?
I mean, just asking you a question whether it's a favor or not.
Well, I think it'd be. Oh, hey Sam, how you doing? I forgot to say hi
Hey,
back
what's
to
up,
you.
Merle? Hey, how are you?
Yeah, I think it's a political move too, and they're trying to get that super speed or whatever it's called, and Trump is going to prove that he can do it supposedly. So he's got it. He needs it. So just confirm it more. If it's even getting to the White House people, then we all need to get that vaccine. That's my guess.
Sam, is it true that you're homosexual? No, I'm not a homosexual. Who says that? What the heck is that, man?
Somebody made a video saying you were.
Oh my
homosexual.
God.
Well, I mean, who cares, man? There's so many out there so butthurt. They do a lot of things.
Yes, I'm a little bit drunk, but I was just saying how upset I was the fact that I have done everything I could possibly do to support Shani and Jason, and because I disagreed with their OnlyFans porn career, they tossed me aside.
Oh well, you were with them for a while. I tried to warn you, but
look, I tried my best, and they didn't want to listen to me. I was as nice as I could be.
I mean, like for me, like my certain domains may have some kind of adult sounding, and maybe some of my managers kind of managed it in the wrong way and partnered with other company.
At length.
I'm not like into that kind of crap anyway. So, but they actually do that. So I don't know. It's just
which we've discussed at length, especially Pokemon.net.
Oh yeah, there was some kind of mix-up with the traffic company that one of my managers was kind of screwed up. Actually, it's a traffic company that got screwed up.
Sam, do you think right for them to throw me aside after I have tried my best to support them?
No, that's not my channel.
Through everything.
What is it says Thick Shades, 3 subscribers.
Someone impersonating me.
1 thumb down. But this is my point. Did you actually say that stuff, or is this just put together?
I'm sure it's a soundbite.
Thick Shades over here.
Yeah, it's a soundbite already.
Be overreacting over this issue.
Yeah, it's a soundbite with
you want to keep
background music.
Right. So you never said that you were homosexual or anything? I mean, I don't care, whatever.
Oh, what are you talking about, man? I've been married and I even have a girlfriend. So how can I be a homosexual?
Yeah, I don't think you are. I don't think. I don't work.
Well, so is this a ladies' thing? You guys
apparently, whoever did it did a good job.
Sam, I want your opinion. Do you think it's fair for them to treat me the way they've treated me after I did my best to support them, even through the domestic violence stuff?
Well, I
because
think
I
you
disagreed
deserve
with
it.
their
It's
porn.
not fair, but it's not fair. But I think that you deserved it. You were just going out of your way against G-Men and stuff. So.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with Shanny or Jason.
Well, I mean, when they think that, and then
Look,
you're opposed to that, then certainly.
Sam, did I not sit for hours on the phone with Shani and listen to her cry and whine when she was separated from Jason during the domestic violence stuff?
No, I mean, I'm sure you did. I'm no denial that you've been trying to be side with them, but when you are to like go like put G-Man and them against each other, and then they are like buddy, then guess what? All that thing will point it to you. So
everything I did to help them through that entire time when he was going after them, calling CPS on them, calling the Boulder PD, emailing the Boulder PD in the identity of Hogtie when that was completely false, to frame Hogtie. I deserved that because he was framing them.
I didn't know about that, but thing is, you got to expect that, See,
So
even I remember like when I told
even though
you,
I do everything I can to help someone.
right. So like I even told you before that, if you do that, something may happen and can, turn on you. So especially when I know about Shani, she is quite the character. So when you like try to put them against together, but they get together, you get that point back. So
So how dare I? Okay, so you think it's okay for them to turn on me after
no, it's not
I
okay. It's
connected
not okay. I didn't
evidence
say it's okay.
of him trying to get her put in jail, of him trying to have her kids taken away illegally, of Big C trying to have her kids taken away illegally? That's all my fault because I had the nerve to collect the evidence.
No, I never said it's okay. It's just that, when you are playing one side, when the other guys are
How
put
is
together.
collecting the evidence of them committing crimes playing one side?
What crime did they commit?
Calling the Boulder PD under false pretenses, which Gary did. Emailing the Boulder PD under false pretenses, which Gary did. Calling CPS, which Gary and Big C did under false pretenses. That is all.
Well, I don't know. I'm just having a little busy life, here in Korea, and I don't chase after. And also, like like regarding Shani, I made some kind of like some sort of parody or satire for them in a way. Then when they start to like not listen, I'm like, okay, well, forget it. I've done my thing. And then as soon as that happened, guess what? They're being played by these atheists, and so I'm like, okay, well, they're let out to Satan.
The whole time I was on their side and I got thrown under the bus.
Sam, you
for
were
agree with the porn.
Heck to her, man. You were really nasty to Shannon.
Oh, you're nasty to me, man. Look who's talking. Bull crap.
So was Shannon. You know darn well how.
Wait, are you trying to be police again? Come on, man.
Yeah,
come on, little guy. Come on, be a man.
Right.
If you want to point your finger, man, might as well point your finger to yourself. Come on.
Sam, the whole time, all I did was try to collect evidence to help her.
To her,
and then I got thrown under the bus.
Isabella, you gotta have love. We gotta be able to cover the wrongs, and you gotta have the love.
Is it love to contact my school?
Well, they contacted you at school?
Yes.
Well, welcome to club. So some of these guys contact my ex, and some of these guys contact all my family members. So welcome to the club. I wouldn't tell you who that is, and of course, Merle knows, Levite knows. So we both know who that is, but I'm not going to say who that is. But yeah, welcome to the club. So you gotta forget about that kind of things, in a way. So
Sam,
hopefully,
if they would stop blaming me for all their problems, I would forget about it. But they can't stop. 2 days ago, they were blaming me for everything that goes wrong in their life, even though I had done nothing but try to help them.
Can you imagine that, like, Shani's mother has been like that for all her life.
My
I didn't
mother
call
tried to
I didn't
kill
call
me,
Dana.
but I didn't
Man,
blame
Al,
other
where'd you get
people.
that idea that I called Rob's pastor? I didn't call Rob's pastor. I emailed him.
Sam,
Come on, get an
Sam,
idea. Yeah.
my mother tried to kill me, and I didn't blame other people. I just blamed her.
Well,
And now
so
she's dead, so I don't have to deal with that anymore.
Hi, Big Worm.
kind of. As for me, either it's G-Man or the Shanny, they've been let out. Okay, so hopefully they'll learn their lessons.
So you think that what you did to Shani was actually okay? You don't think you were particularly mean or
But
nasty?
you think that it's okay for you to do all kind of crap to others? Come on, man. I
Oh
told
no
you
no
to
no
think
no
about
no
what you're gonna say.
no,
I
Sam.
mean, what the heck,
Sam,
man? No, man. You've been over like
I'm
59
Sam,
years, and
asking you
you
a
keep
simple question.
blaming other people.
You think
Sam,
I'm having nice conversation. I'm
I'm
sorry,
not here to
nice
have a nice
conversation with Isabella. Okay,
I'm here to confront
Sam, do you
people
think I
like
deserved everything they gave
because
me when all I did was
obviously
try to help
Isabella
them?
is a little hurt here. Okay, so that's why she's probably been drinking and a little inebriated. You got to understand where she's coming from. Do you
well, you
understand
hurt
that, little
people,
guy?
dude. You hurt people and you enjoy it. You get high.
Man, listen, little guy, you are the one who hurting people. So okay, so take it easy.
Huh? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
I said you are
Sam,
the
do you
one
think I
hurting
deserved
people.
everything I got from them when all I ever did was try to help them?
Well, I'm sure you will feel that you don't deserve that, but as I have said, you gotta play careful next time.
What? You
You
know what?
know.
Maybe you should stop sweet talking people because you're
I
gonna
am playing it careful, Sam. I'm done with
Oh,
them.
come on, Bruce.
stab
Can you
her back.
please not interrupt, man? I mean,
You're a prick, dude. I know
um,
you'll get her
I
later.
think you're more. I think you're more prick.
No, not really.
Yeah,
I,
you're.
I was circumcised,
I mean,
dude.
like you always talk about people, and I mean, can I
Yeah.
not talk about you?
Who do I talk about? Go ahead, name it. Name who I talk about.
How
Go ahead.
little guy you are.
Who
You're
do I
so
talk
little that I can't even like see you with the binocular.
about? Well, let's go with it. Who do I talk about? Go ahead. Tell me.
Oh, like anybody you know.
Oh, well, let's name them. Name everybody I
Why
talk.
don't you talk about why don't you talk
I
about
don't
your
know.
hero Trump?
I think you and Levite, the Levite was saying the
Maybe
same.
you should talk about your local bars or something.
No,
What
no,
do you
no.
think?
Come on. Let's go at who
No,
I
no, no,
talk
no.
about and see if we can
You
find
sound like a G-man.
I want to see if you. Yep. Common denominator. Go ahead. Keep going. Name them all. Name all the people I talk about, and let's see if there's something in common with them.
Hey, let's talk about brother Ron. What do you think about that, man?
Brother, who?
Ron. How you or chicking out? You're like you challenge him to fight, and then and then you're saying that, oh yeah, we're gonna meet here and there, and then you chickened out. Remember?
No, that's not exactly at all how it happened.
That's exactly what happened, man.
No, what
You
happened?
always like offer to
No,
fight
you have to
somebody,
shut up for a
and
minute.
then when there is a little detail, then you always chicken out.
I think it would only be fair that you let me explain that, and you damn well know. I tried to sucker him into it because he did threaten me and give me crap.
So why do you change the names and stuff?
Excuse me. If you're going to bring this up, you're going to have to let me explain it. If you can't talk, then I'm not going to allow you in here. Do you want to talk?
You
Or do
people, you change
talk?
names. What the heck is wrong with you, man?
I asked you to bring up names, and you bring up something, and
I
then
just named it. I just named like Ron. What the heck?
okay. And then when I try to explain what happened, you don't want to hear it, right?
Everyone is listening. Come on, talk.
Okay. Well, you didn't allow me last time, as you know. So it's very simply, he gave me a bunch of crap while a guy was in his chat giving me crap about having sex with dead people, right? And so, I get angry at him, and then he says he's going to punch my lights out or something, and teach me a lesson and all this. And so from there, he set it up that I come see him, very much like Levite, knowing I'm agoraphobic, right? No, you know damn well I can't do that. Oh, you think it's funny? It's real freaking funny.
Yes, I do.
You're damn right. And it's not too damn funny when I say, why don't you come meet me? Then all of a sudden you freaking shut the hell up. That's the point. Both of you. And I'm nearly 60
Oh,
years
come
old.
on, Bruce. Come on.
What freaking pussies.
No, it's okay.
We're not going to fight you. And I'll be honest. No. Here's the thing. Even if you came to the dojo, Bruce, I'm not going to beat the hell out of you. I could.
No, you
It'd be
couldn't.
very easy to
No,
do,
you
but
No,
I
you
wouldn't.
couldn't.
I'd
No,
feel too sorry for you.
So here's the funny part about it. With both of you guys offered, in fact, I did offer.
I'd have you sent to mental health. Is what I do. I would have you sent to mental
me too.
health.
Right,
I would.
and you're
I'd
the one
definitely
who-
offer you mental
okay,
health.
so let's see. You're the guy who thinks masks are fake, the freaking chemtrails, and everything freaking else.
I
And
don't think the masks are fake. What are you talking about, man?
Well,
It's
I
not.
think it's not that I think they're fake. I don't know if he's referring to me, Sam. Are you, Bruce? You're
Oh,
referring
yeah.
to me?
Which one
No,
are
I
you
don't think they're
referring?
fake. I just think they're a waste of time. The only real benefit of a mask that I can think about is an NBC mask, if you know what that is.
So what
Nuclear,
do you think about chemtrails?
biological,
Okay,
chemical
let's
mask.
test it out. Let's test the waters. What do you think about chemtrails?
So now you're gonna compare chemtrails to this corona.
I want to
Well,
ask you, what do you think about chemtrails?
I think they do exist. What's your point?
And you're going to send me to the psych ward, right? Right, bud. Very funny. Good
Well,
luck.
whatever. I mean, I don't. Here's the thing. I even
You're the
think, and I
dumbass.
haven't done a lot of stuff. Well, here you are getting all
Wait a
emotional
minute.
again.
You're the dumbass that thinks
Yeah.
real.
Man, man.
Well, sure they exist.
Bruce,
So, but
you're-
there's not
you're
much
so
I can
cute when
do.
you're
If
mad.
anything, there's really nothing I can do about it. So I don't worry about it. And the thing is, there's a lot of people, for example, they study into really do a lot of research on Nephilim. They probably do exist, but again, it's not a real interest of mine. I just don't care.
Yes, right. They're all over the place.
Well,
Here's the
no.
thing,
You're misinterpreting because you're not able to
They probably do.
You don't process what I'm telling you, despite you claiming to be a critical thinker.
You say
I
they
said,
probably.
I think.
You said
Children,
I think they
please.
probably do exist. I am not saying they're all
Children.
over the place. If they
I
were all
think
over the
it's
place,
one
Bruce,
What did
Bruce,
I just walked in?
if
Children.
they were all over the place, we wouldn't even be.
Bruce, you got to
We
take
would
it
not
easy.
be having this discussion if they were all over the place. There would
All
be
right,
no
let's
question.
get into more. Okay, we're going to take another step into reality. Let's talk about the Mandela effect.
Oh God,
You cannot talk about it because you have no freaking clue whatsoever, man.
you're
What
going
do
to
you know
tell
about
me
it?
about? Wait a minute. You go.
Words are changing in your Bible.
You have that mental illness,
Like
and
what?
you're going to tell me about reality? Really?
Sorry, dude. Panic attacks are not the same as being out of touch with
Bruce,
reality. You're out of touch with reality.
Children.
I deal with society every day. Each and
Children.
every day I do, Bruce. I don't hide in a house like you do. Yeah, you may
Please
go out there a
stop
little bit,
hiding,
but I'm out there a
children.
lot more. I am.
I was
I
outside
deal with
today.
stuff
Bruce is
out a
so
lot
girl.
of place. And hold on, if this is the way you want to play.
Why is the drunk person the only one making sense?
So let's see.
Please stop fighting, children.
Okay. Go ahead. What I think facing reality would probably be a better idea than picking on somebody for you have panic attacks. You're crazy.
No, I'm not trying to pick on you. I'm telling you that's
right.
the way I look at it. I'm looking at a guy who's claiming he has this specific illness, and then
Right.
he wants to talk to me about reality. I'm like, really, dude?
Well, the problem is that
You got a good point, Bruce.
I am in generally I'm in touch with reality. You guys aren't. The both of you are freaking.
Children.
You should take that to the funny bone. If you were to the
Children,
funny bone
please.
and I paid money, if I paid money to go to the funny bone and listen to you on stage, Bruce, I'd be tearing a gut right now.
Okay,
Really?
so let's
Like-
see. Let's see now.
Children, please.
I deal with reality.
Okay.
Levi Kahn and,
All right.
and
Okay.
Sam
Okay.
don't.
Let's straighten
That's
this out.
funny.
Okay, let's straighten this out. Let's work on it. Okay.
This is hilarious.
Let's
Mhm.
first with thick shades. What do you think
Oh my
about?
God, I was just trying to make a point.
Come on, thick shades. Tell us about 5G. Is it good or bad?
It's so funny. You don't even have 5G,
Oh my
man.
God,
Shut the
I'm
heck
just
up.
trying to make a point.
Okay. So now, Levi, what do you think of 5G? Do you think it's a problem?
I don't know why you'd want to talk about something
More
that
than
you
likely,
have no
yeah.
clue
More than
about.
likely it is.
You know.
Okay. So why is 5G a problem? What's it do that's bad?
It probably is with all the stuff that's going in the airwaves, but I'm not really for sure. I haven't been
I
looking into
would
it
think
lately.
that 6G
I
will be
haven't.
more problem.
Why
Yeah,
would
you
a
might be
higher
right.
frequency- Okay. So why is a higher frequency a bigger problem? Why is a higher frequency so bad? I thought it was low waves that really hurt people. What are
Well,
the
I'd have
high?
to look at it. See, I used to do some videos on that, and I got out of it because I had more important stuff to concentrate on.
Yes, you don't know what the hell you're talking about, and you're going in the head. That's the
Well,
problem.
again, I know you're a YouTube cop. I know we need to answer to you, and we need to watch our P's and Q's here, there, Officer Brucey.
Children, please.
Okay,
Please.
Did you hear that, Sam? Brewski Wooski, Officer.
Yeah.
So you guys are educating us here on
Of course we
reality.
are.
Most people
Bruce,
out there.
when I need a good laugh, usually I come up here. That's what's going on.
This is
So,
hilarious, man.
But we're going to keep up this editing names, I suppose. Too,
All right. So let me see. Can you tell me what does 5G do with coronavirus? How is it causing coronavirus?
What do you think, Bruce?
I'm asking you guys. You're the.
No, I'm just asking you because I have no clue what you're talking about.
I'm
So
asking
what do you
you-
think?
Mr. Sunshine, can you please join? I need another girl.
I need a drink here.
I need people here with a sound mind to help me understand how
Sam,
5G
I have plenty of drinks.
has created the
Plenty.
coronavirus. How is it creating the coronavirus? What's going on here? We need to know. We need truth.
Here's my suggestion to you. Maybe you should go to your personal physician, Anthony Fauci. He can tell you.
Do you think that you know more about the coronavirus or Anthony Fauci? Who
No,
do you
hold
think
on now. Hold on now. He's a doctor, and he is thinking of your welfare, Bruce.
Why can't
So,
I finish my
you know.
conversation with
So you
Sam?
Well,
think that
Bruce gets on a thing and he can't help himself. He's kind of sick that way, you know, and of course he's going to use his little mental thing to try and, you know, excuse himself, but whatever.
whoa, wait a minute, dude. I offered Iron Cross $1,000 to show up here. I'll tell you what, I'll give you 1,000, Levite,
Bruce,
to show up.
you know, Sam, Ron
You get
won't
$1,000 to show
like
up.
anyone who has a mental illness.
Mhm.
He said that after he found out you had agoraphobia.
So freaking what?
Oh,
Plenty of
boy.
people that
I
have
don't know. I'm
agoraphobia.
drunk. Just ignore me, I
Freaking
guess.
fighting.
Everybody
No, I
else
think
is.
remember that Brucey has a horophobia, not agorophobia, but
Yeah, whatever.
horophobia.
I mean,
Okay.
look
So-
at Sam. Sam, he has more for me than he does you because we keep going back and forth with displaying names here, and he's got me on the screen instead of you now. And I mean, I'm starting to wonder if Bruce is falling in love with me. I'm kind of getting a little worried.
Yeah.
Because, he has a set. He gotta have a set every day, so it's okay. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
So can you show up, Levite, for $1,000?
Bruce, no, it's not enough. I'm sorry.
Are you challenging? Are you challenging Merle? Just like you
it's just a
challenged
simple
Ron?
boxing match. That's all.
Oh my! What's
Bruce,
wrong
please.
with you, man? Stop being violent. Why are you
Bruce,
trying
Not
to be
being
violent?
violent. It's
I
legal.
love you, but you gotta stop.
I
I
know.
mean, you cannot
Sam,
even stand 1 second.
This is not
Sam,
violence.
Sam,
This is
I'm really
competition.
concerned.
You always
I'm
do
really,
this, Brucey. Come on.
This
I'm
is
scared.
not violence, you freaking morons. Violence.
I'm
is
scared,
taking this
Bruce.
shit.
I'm scared
Bruce.
for my safety because you're a
I
ninja
love
master.
you, but you gotta stop.
Why do you guys turn down legal fights in a dojo with
Oh,
helmets?
Bruce, you know how much shit I'd get.
You
You know how much shit I'd get if I beat the hell out of you. I'd never hear the end of it on YouTube.
Look, I'm
Really,
maybe
I
have a
wouldn't.
few drinks
Everybody would
under
feel
me.
sorry for you, you know, and I'd be the bad guy, and even though you're the one who chose to come into my life in the first place,
I would.
Look,
and then you
look,
cry,
Bruce,
and then you cry and have
Bruce.
us sad because I give
Listen.
it back to you. You can't handle it.
Everybody,
I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best.
I know, and when you said on Matthias's panel towards the end there, if you see these kinds of teachings, expect to see me, and I said expect to get things back coming at you, didn't I? Or do you remember that?
On
why
the
does
internet,
nobody want to listen to
No,
this?
see,
Drinking.
Sam, I think he's more in love with me than he is
I
you.
didn't say in person.
Well, all I know that he got syphilis named Chubby. So I mean, I understand he has a little thing up there.
Who the hell is Chubby? What's your
Hey,
point?
Bruce,
I
you gotta
don't even
spell
know
it right, man. You spell it wrong, man.
I don't even know him.
What the
I don't
heck?
even know Chubby. What's your point?
Well, come on,
Stop
man.
hating. I'm not even here.
Okay, now he's trying to show some attention to Sam finally because I confronted him
Yeah, come on,
about it.
take it easy, Brucey. Come on.
I'm sorry, man.
No, it's okay.
I don't know, man.
I mean, you gotta
the
expect
internet-
that if you play, I mean, I play. If
How
we
did
play,
you?
Children.
How did you ever make it before the internet and YouTube came around, Bruce? That's
Children,
what makes me
please.
wonder.
I mean, he's only entertainment, so it's all right.
Children,
He is. He is.
Children.
He is comic relief. I'll give you that much.
please stop, children.
So now,
Okay,
tell me
first
about-
off,
okay, let's get down to reality. What is reality? Let's talk about it. Help me
Oh.
out.
Oh
I need
boy.
to know, what is reality? How do you know reality?
Oh boy.
Like
Oh,
true
boy.
reality. What's
See
between
the
true and false reality?
see the poor nosy old lady can't help himself here.
I just want you to help me with reality. Come on, help me so I can understand.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Well, Bruce, do you ever think about going to your shrink and asking him or her for that kind
Don't
of
have one. Sorry.
But you have a mental illness. Who diagnosed it for you?
why are you guys
I-
hating on the female?
It's very questionable whether you would consider anxiety or depression. And then
Please.
Okay, Bruce,
Please,
look,
children.
this is a simple question since I'm ex-medical field. And you don't have to be to know these things, by the way. I'm asking you, I'll ask you this way. Did someone officially diagnose you? Yes or no?
no.
You come up with this on your own?
So he's being a quack himself.
And you're accusing me of doing this on YouTube when I actually have a college, certificate and all that? You're questioning me? Really?
Right.
No, I'm wondering. I'm serious. You think I'm just jacking around? I'm being serious here. I went to a technical college to learn, plus I do my own research. Okay, but I still have an official certificate here. You don't. But you're accusing me of doing all that stuff, and now you're just self-diagnosing.
Okay. So what did you study?
I'll tell you again. Write this down if you can't remember. I went for nursing assistant, home health aide, and trained medication aide.
Okay.
And
so
yes, and I was required later to be certified in CPR.
Okay, so you seem to have some knowledge on which is a mental illness and which isn't, and whether you could be in a boxing ring with it or not.
Wow, look, Bruce, I'm very observant, but if you're talking psychologically, I avoided that in college. I really did. And
Why?
so
Why?
I didn't want to, because I saw from a distance that psychologists, psychiatrists, and whatever are crazy themselves from my personal experience. And I'm thinking, well, I don't want to do that. But my point is, yeah, I'm observant, but as far as the textbook terminology, you may have to go to somebody else, for the textbook.
Yeah, right. And that's interesting.
Yeah.
You're bailing out of this one, I can see.
Well, again, Bruce, you're in no position to sit here and get on me when you're self-diagnosing. Really?
Right. It's really none of your damn business, is it?
Well, no, hold on now, Bruce. What's good for the goose is good for the gander now.
No, but I'd like to
If
go
I
back
can expect
to
to see you, you can expect to have me coming back right at you. And that's
Okay,
exactly what's going to happen.
Come back at me for self-diagnosis. Go
Well,
ahead.
whatever. It's just that was very revealing, and I thank you for giving me that information.
Yes, I'm self-diagnosed. Sorry.
There was somebody else who told me to lay off on you, who asked me to go easier on you, Bruce, because of that diagnosis.
No, actually, I tell you to lay into me. I want you to lay into
Well,
me.
no, I'm just making a point. There was, and I won't say who the person is.
Oh, I don't care who it
but
was.
they asked to be, because they were being nice, feeling sorry for your dumb ass.
I don't want
saying, will you
sorry.
please not go on, Bruce, because he has this. And I'm like, I'll try my best. I don't promise anything.
Right. No,
and here now I'm finding out
because
I'm finding out from Bruce that he's just all he's doing is playing silly little games with this.
I'm asking for 110%.
What time is it there anyway, Brucey? What time is it?
It's time to go to bed soon. But what I would like to know,
go to bed, man. What are you doing, man?
I would like to talk about reality. Like how
find it. You should find it first if you want to talk about it.
How do we determine reality? This is what I want to know. How do we?
So obviously, the reason why you have a problem with it is because you haven't found it. So go and find it.
Sam, I would like to know, between you and Levite, how do we determine reality?
Well, you're standing on it.
Okay. And what is it that I'm standing on?
So, like when you play game, always like, oh, I know that I'm playing game and kind of thing.
Okay. What is reality in life? What is reality?
That's the thing on it.
Is the Mandela effect reality?
Yeah, I
Oh,
knew that
well,
was coming.
I mean, that's an effect that you observe. It has nothing to do with reality. See, this tells you how much you don't know about some sort of like quote unquote Mandela effect. I call that quantum effect. But when you have no clue about whatever it is, then how can you talk about it even? I mean, when you don't even have an idea. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about this now, can we? Aren't we
I
going to
mean,
talk
we
about
can
it?
talk about it, but the thing is, you have no clue what it is, so we are not
So
going to go anywhere.
words are changing in your
But
Bible.
then again, you
Is it
ask
changing
you
yours?
ask questions that can take hours and hours to answer anyway.
no, this
Bruce,
is
and that's
Man,
fine.
what I just wonder,
My
like, what it
reality
feels
is,
like. You
look,
have no idea, Bruce.
my
your
confession.
reality.
I'm
Wait a
actually making
minute.
a confession right now. My reality is coming up onto a panel, having a lot of fun, immaturely giving a guy shit who's almost 59, 60 years old.
Yeah, he's like 60. Oh,
I
my Lord.
that does what he does. I find that really humorous
So
and
let's see.
interesting.
But
We
I mean,
have-
Brucey, you
All
can't
right,
even
wait,
go
wait.
after the almighty, almighty whatever crowd. I mean, you're chickening out and everything. I'm the only one who left out.
At least let me talk
You
a
know
little
what I'm
bit.
saying?
Right? We have chemtrails and the Mandela effect. This is reality, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Well, are you saying that you are not able to observe the chemtrail?
I'm not able to observe your twisted idea of reality.
All you
That's
gotta do is look up the sky.
chemtrails.
You can't even play. You can't even play chess sometimes.
Where's the chemtrails, sir? Where are the chemtrails?
Well, it's not there all the time, but it's sometimes up there in the sky.
There's
Can't you not
chemtrails
observe
out
it?
there. They put chemicals in the air to mess with our heads. Is that what
Yeah,
you're saying?
like your head, and that that kind of thing. Yeah, like your head.
Yeah. This is great. They're freaking great.
Why? I mean, something that you can observe. Don't you wonder what it is?
What,
Sometimes.
chemtrails?
Well, you just sit there and look at it and like,
All right.
yeah, I'm going to make fun of people who observe it. Is that what's going on?
Okay, I'll tell you what chemtrails are. When an airplane flies over a jet,
I'm not talking about contrail. I'm really talking about chemtrail. Okay, get it right.
Yeah, they happen to blow exhaust out the back, And
We are not talking about contrail. Chemtrail. We are talking
show me
about.
a chemtrail. Where are they? Where?
Well, sometimes it shows up in your sky. It looks like some checker mark. Sometimes you can play chess. I told you.
Well, that's how you know, huh? You play chess, and that's how you know when.
Well, I mean that's what I mean. But sometimes you can even play chess on it.
Oh, that's great.
Hey, you're the one who's.
Have you ever heard
Brucey,
Brucey,
I suppose I could get more reality. I could get more reality if I neglected all my obligations and responsibilities here and just sat on Bruce's Bruce's YouTube all day.
Yeah, and you're the guy who thinks it's okay to run around with women if they're not married while you're married.
Run around with women? I don't run around with women.
No, he's talking to me.
Oh.
Yeah, what a freaking moron.
Nothing wrong with it being a man.
Well, again, Bruce is such a.
You are the one who's not being able to do that because
Bruce
you're
is
just
such
kind
a
of
theologian. I mean, who am I to question? I mean, he's a ninja master. He's a theologian. He's a YouTube cop. He's an investigator. This guy's multi-talented here.
I'll ask you a horrible question. What would Jesus do?
Jesus didn't get married to anybody. That wasn't his mission.
And what would Jesus suggest to a married man? What would Jesus suggest to a married man?
Would do?
Did you ever think maybe to ask him, Bruce?
It's in the Bible.
No. Hold on. Okay, keep reading your Bible if you even are.
It is written.
Again, if you're reading and you can even start to interpret it, which you really suck at, frankly, but go ahead, take it in prayer and ask him yourself. What are you asking Sam and I for?
So let me see. I suck at it, but you're the guy looking for Bible quotes to come up with about life.
I'm the one who can debate it. I know. I'm the one who debates it effectively, and he cries like a little girl here.
Hello.
I mean, what do you want me to do? I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry. I hurt your itty bitty little feelings here, Bruce. I mean,
Bruce is a funny guy. I had a full lunch and I come here and then just kind of to relax and this is my entertainment.
Okay.
Yeah, I get that's a good point.
Where's Chubby? Is Chubby going to actually come out?
Here. I haven't seen him in like weeks.
The big one there is Chubby.
No, it's not Chubby.
Yeah, that's
I don't
chubby.
even know anybody named Chubby. I know of a guy named Rob.
Oh, I mean like, yeah, chubby. Yeah, the guy
not
named with whatever. That's chubby.
You should
He
say
likes
you
to
should
he likes to
apologize.
impersonate. He likes to impersonate channels and stuff
You
like that.
need to say you're sorry, man. Really,
Why should I, man?
because you're not fair.
Well, I'm very
Well,
fair because I know
yeah.
exactly because
There he is.
I have a little thing called like very technical stuff here, so I can know exactly what your IPs are.
Yeah,
Shut
I
the
know
heck up,
you're a
man.
hacker. How you do
I
that?
mean, whenever you play a game like that, I can play a game
Rob,
too. You understand?
Rob, if you're
No.
here, hi, Rob.
Like you
Hi,
did yourself.
chubby,
Good
chubby.
job there, buddy. So we have chemtrails, we have Bible codes.
Now you know the
Why are you
difference
trying to
between
be
contrary and
hateful
I was
to the
wondering
other
when that would
person?
finally. Yeah, Sam, I was wondering when that would finally come up because I interviewed a guy who's actually been doing code searching for over 20 years, and he's
Like
pretty good at it.
Sure.
And Bruce is, Bruce
Why
is
do
real
you guys
broken
gotta
apart.
be
Bruce is real
hateful when I'm
broken up.
drinking?
Yeah, Bruce can't handle that. You see, and
Yeah.
so.
That's how you study your Bible. You study your Bible.
Well, whatever, dude. I mean, again, I don't really get into it that heavily. I look into it, but this guy, I don't.
Right?
No, actually, I haven't. No.
Hello?
But this guy, that's his thing. So what? What's it to you? Why do you care?
Rob, hi, Rob.
Okay.
Hi, Rob.
Hello?
Miss you, Rob. Love you.
with Robbie.
Anybody
so
who has
doing
to be
this kind of
59, 60 years old and does that kind of crap, looking for other people in small channels just so he can have a sad like that is really pathetic.
Hello?
And that's
Yeah,
fine.
no,
I mean,
no content, man. These guys have no content.
If that's what turns your teeny little weenie there, brisky wooski, more power to you, I guess.
Levi, I'm drunk. He's trying to help me.
I'm not. I find this humorous, Sabella. Really, I do.
Are you having happy for Jesus, or would you have a sad for Jesus?
I mean, I'll let Yeshua Jesus speak for himself. He doesn't need me to stick up for him right now at this moment.
Look, at this point, I need help to know who's who. So thank you, Rob. I love you.
Robbie. Chubby is kind of scared. I don't know why Chubby is so scared of me.
Hello?
I just don't get it. I mean, we could be such a good friends, but he's just like, oh my Lord, he's so coward. Incredible.
Yeah.
Hey, Sunshine TV, it's not my fault that Brewski Wooski has latent tendencies and again chases after men like Sam or myself. I don't know what to tell you, Sunshine. You better have a talk with him. Really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shame on Brewski for being that way.
No,
See what you're doing?
Hello?
See what you're doing, Bruce?
No, I don't.
He provides us with total entertainment.
If I'm not mistaken, I think you are the guy that owns Gay Erotico.
No, let's be correct. www.gayerotico.com.
Right. That's your channel.
That's your channel. That's your channel.
No, I'm not.
Okay. That's your channel. Hello, that's your channel, Bruce.
Well,
Bruce, what do you think?
And also, like erotico,
here's what I think.
eroticshops.com. That's his channel.
Jesus.
Bruce could get in legal trouble. Bruce could get in legal trouble because you've never once read his Miranda rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be used against you in a court of law. You've never done that, Bruce. You're a horrible cop. Sorry. The way it goes.
A cop wannabe.
Wait, who's a cop? I'm confused.
Bruce is.
Hello?
He's the YouTube police officer here.
So let me ask you a question again.
Are you going to delete this video again, Brucey?
Okay, one more question. What would Jesus do?
No, but delete the video.
Again, what did I tell you?
What we do, man?
Bruce, do you have ADHD or ADD? What did I just tell you?
What would I just do?
Yes, he has ADHD.
Get in prayer and ask him yourself.
No. I want to know, would Jesus have a
No, Brewski, hold on now.
Would Jesus?
Hold on now, little buddy. Hold on. I'm giving you
Paul
sound
have a porn
advice.
domain? Would Peter have a
Oh,
porn domain?
look, Bruce.
Would James
Rather
have
than just walk away from Jesus again and come to us and all that, and have yourself a sad and try to be a
Hello?
and try to be an investigator, which you really suck at. Get down on your knees and ask Jesus yourself. It's not that hard.
Excuse me.
You
what
can
do I
do
call
this.
that again?
You know, like the little choo-choo train. I can do it. I can do. You can do this, Bruce. Really?
I think
You
I
can.
can. I think I can. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what would Jesus do when it comes to pornography? What would he do?
I've never
don't think
thought
he'll
about
watch
asking
it.
him. I've never
What do
thought
you
about
think,
asking
Brucey?
him.
Maybe you ought to read your Bible. That might be
Well,
good.
Whoa, wait, Bruce.
You should ask. You should
You're
ask
reading your
Shannon.
Bible? You read your Bible every day, Bruce?
Well, what does Jesus say about it?
Hold on now. I'm
No,
asking you
nothing.
now. Do you read a Bible every day, Bruce? Is that
Nope.
what you're telling? No?
No, I don't.
Well, but you're telling Sam or I to. I do read mine every day, by the way, but you're
Awesome.
telling us you're trying to tell us to read a Bible? Seriously?
Yeah. Yeah.
A guy who self-diagnosed him, a guy who does self-diagnosis with mental illness, really.
Yeah.
Hello?
So now,
This is
so
interesting.
Jesus, then what you're saying is it doesn't matter, or that Jesus would be cool with it. Is that your point?
I don't know, Bruce. Look, in the 51, almost 52 years that I've been on this earth, it has never once crossed my mind to say, "Hey, I wonder if Jesus would be okay with pornography, or if he wouldn't. Maybe I should get on my knees in prayer." This has never crossed my mind.
So
Now, I'm a man. No, hold on. I'm a man with a broad imagination, but that has never come up. The only reason why you're the one. In fact, you're guilty. You're guilty for sticking that into my mind, Bruce.
Wait. Let's get real here. You're a man who claims to have had sex with over 1,000 women here tonight.
No, I did not say that. No, I did not say that, Bruce.
I said hundreds.
Are you sure you're not senile? Are you 60 or senile? What's going on here?
Right.
Look, I said no. If you really want to know, yes, I've had over 500. I have.
Okay, so you said 1,000 earlier or more. Whatever.
No, I did not, Bruce.
You
Find the clip. No. Okay, you go find the clip then. That's like when a Forerunner story told me.
Okay, so now we're down to 500. So we've got 500, right? And it's never crossed your mind whether that was wrong. Is that correct?
See, you're trying to compare that to pornography. Am I correct in this? Bruce, are you trying to compare that to pornography? Really?
Were you married?
Bruce, answer my question.
Wait a minute. You said that when you
will not answer.
Are you trying to compare that to? Look, it's a simple question. Stick with me. You can do this, Bruce.
Telling me now that you,
look, if you can self-diagnose like a real psychiatrist, like a doctor, you can answer this simple question here, buddy.
Now what you're saying is that you have divorced.
Oh, Bruce, you're so disappointing. I was just starting to get hope.
500
I
women.
mean,
Realize that, Lee.
yeah, but what's your point, Bruce?
You have divorced.
Look, Bruce, I explained this to you in Matthias's panel too. As far as answering to you, and I gave you 1 Corinthians 2, verses 15 and 16. I will not answer to you. I cannot. It's not going to happen.
Oh, yeah, you don't like it, do you?
No, it has nothing to do with it. It's just that you've admitted you're a doubter. You walked away from the whole thing. Why would I? Why would I even take you seriously that way? I mean, now, by the way, just so not that I care anybody, because your crowd is most of your crowd is a bunch of tards like you are. I've seen that. I don't know how many times. Maybe not all of them, but most of them. I'm in a monogamous marriage anyway, so
that's why you say it's okay on women that aren't married.
You doggone right. If you gotta understand, Bruce, we have a man named King.
At women.
A man named King David. He was a man after God's own heart. There's 2 verses to back this up, and he had 8 wives. I'm not sure how many concubines that he had. And if you don't like it, deal with it. Take it up with the Creator. Again, ask Jesus. Instead of asking Sam or myself, get on your knees and ask Jesus.
I'm not on my knees. I'm sitting here on my computer.
I'm telling you to do that.
Wife, except for marital unfaithfulness, and marries another woman, commits adultery.
Oh, good God. Oh,
Jesus
boy.
restored God's
marital unfaithfulness coming from Bruce.
You have a problem with that?
No, I'm trying not to laugh.
I tell you that anyone who divorces his wife except for marital unfaithfulness and marries
Bruce is giving me biblical advice on marriage, adultery, and unfaithfulness.
And
Yeah.
besides, you are the one who said that you
even
have
Deb's
sexual
saying,
problem, Bruce.
yeah. Even
When
Deb
did
is
I say
saying,
I have a sexual problem?
even Deb is saying, "Oh my goodness," and you're, I mean, again, 59, 60 years old, whatever you are.
60.
Wow. I asked my brother-in-law the other night. You remember that, Bruce? Why does this guy do that? You guys are the same age. Help me out here. And he just shook his head and said, leave me out of this. I mean,
Yeah, well, it's entertainment, man. Nothing but entertainment.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the fucking paper towel.
well, if you really must know, and this is what I explained to Bruce, I don't know how many panels ago. I said 500, maybe if it's even close to 600, maybe. I'm not sure. So if you think it's gross, oh well. But, and then Bruce has to come and Bruce has to bring it up.
You have heard,
saying that, hey, he said, yeah. Then you come on your new panel and say, oh, you said 1,000. No,
it's already committed it.
I mean,
but
brother Bruce, again, I can't even take your advice. I can't take you seriously, and it's not going to happen.
In his heart.
I'm sorry, but I can't take you seriously.
Gouge it out and throw it away. It is better for you to lose one part of it.
Okay. Well,
hell.
Again, Bruce, I'll take that into consideration. Okay.
Throw it away.
All right, there, Reverend Dr. Bruce. Is that what it is? What it used to be called?
Body to go into hell.
I mean,
it has.
I mean, you're telling me about adultery and unfaithfulness and all this stuff. Oh man,
but I tell you,
that just blows my mind.
Except for sexual morality.
Then you go, before that you were on the subject of pornography. I mean, you're trying to mesh these all together, Bruce, and you just can't do it. I said
to the people do not break your oath.
I didn't. No, I didn't. See, now you got Brett. Now you got Brett all screwed up on the side channel. He said that I said 1,000 or so. No, I didn't. I really didn't. So, I mean, it's not a big deal. You guys are going to say what you're going to say. I get that. But you know what, Bruce? It's what I told you before. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do my channel the way I see fit, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Sure.
I am. It's, it is what it is. And it's okay, Bruce. You'll be all right. Really.
No, you won't.
Okay. Well, I was just trying to be nice. I know Sam busted me on that one. Sam busted me on that one.
Yeah.
You taking off, Sam?
No. That's Bella. She's saying bye.
Oh, okay. Well, Sabella, I hope you're doing better soon, Sabella. Come back. I'd like to discuss your theology with you, Sabella.
I did
what I had to do.
And I stood tall, my share of losing.
Better like Frank.
The record show.
Man.
I took the blows and did
And here's what really gets me about it, Sam. Oh yeah, I want you. Obviously, I'm saying it to Sam, but obviously, I want you to hear it as well, Bruce. What really got me, what really threw me off guard, I did not expect this, Bruce. He really got me on this one when he did that one video. All happy about how we were going to show up in Sunshine's panel and do the debate.
Yeah. I
mean, I got up, like I tell you, everybody, I'm way out of it when I first wake up. I'm just, I'm out left field. It takes me an hour at least to wake up. And am I hearing things? I mean, does that Joker really think I'm going to hit Sunshine TV's panel for a debate.
Are you picking on sunshine right now?
No, well, here's
There's the thing. Seems to be gone. Kick from studio. There we go. It's only you now, Sam. You and the Mandela effect.
Tell me about it.
What's that?
I said, tell me about it.
Can't hear you. You need to speak up.
I said, tell me about it.
Like that. Sam is gay. I don't know what to say. That's a shame. I'm not sure that's the case, but interesting. Well, anyhow, it was a fun hangout. Yeah, it's cool. Thanks for sharing reality, Sam and Levite. Pretty good. Pretty good. There's a good one to share.
Hello?
Oh my goodness. I don't know. Hey, maybe they were all sheep. I don't know. But he had fun. All right. I hope everybody has a good night. God bless you. We need it.
Hello?